and we've got like a bit of a food crisis going on with my colony, and so I'm gonna still be like harvesting manually and shit like most of the night because I just can't wait for them to do it themselves. But usually I don't have to worry that much, but I think we're rolling on like extremely low like food, you know. Some dyslexic nightmare. I actually haven't thought of that, but yeah, technically it would be, I guess. Also, I realized I left you guys in the wrong corner. I need to move this up there. There we go. Alright. It doesn't show up for you guys, but like I move my chat around for myself. Nissan and Chimpanzee are broken up. Well, unfortunately that means you guys both don't get that bed. So yeah, go find somewhere else to sleep, you pair. That's a bit of a shame. They're going to be pissy about that. But yeah, I could see that being like, you get like a typing nightmare out of that. But yeah, this is my colony of Asora for anybody that might be new in, and we're still trying to balance out the food since we moved in and had a winter with snow, then a cold snap in spring, and then a following winter with snow, and then a following fucking cold snap after spring. So we've got a few people that are like on the edge, really want to have like a break and stuff. Man, I don't know why you're jealous of fucking Farrell's bedroom. I don't even know where Farrell's sleeping at the moment. Isn't he in a hospital? Hang on. Yeah, he's in a fucking hospital. You're not getting a hospital, mate. I don't know. Oh, something went kaboom. Hold on. Nah, that's fine. Yeah, it's fine. That's gonna happen. I do need these crops absolutely fucking put out, like, right this minute, though. I can't lose the crops. Extinguish the animals later. Whale, you get your cheeks in here, too, if you can do some of this. Food binge. Dorsey, that's not right now. Yeah, fucking come put shit out. Like, I literally don't care who's available. Williams, get your cheeks in here, too. Bevo. I need them to not lose the crops, because we really are very low on food. We've got like 19 food in storage for 303 people. So yeah, leave the animals alone. Rim, come put this out. Put that one out. Corpsey, get in here too. Not rice plant, you. Can't firefight, that's fine. I can hear something. Was there a cat on fire? No, there's a panther being culled. But I'm just streaming terribly. Oh, I'm glad that it's helping. Williams, mate, I'm gonna need you in here somewhere. We're gonna definitely lose a little bit of this for sure. Mate, don't even bother with the things at the moment. It's fire. Fire's priority. There you go. Extinguish that bit. And leave the animals alone. They'll eat their own little things. Deep drill's exhausted. Yeah, nice. Good. Yeah, so anyway, I don't know. Last week I kind of like felt like I was a bit sick. I had like the spam hydrate on and stuff. I definitely don't feel like I need that today, which is good. I don't feel like I'm sick or anything, but I did have like the really weird couple of days of like off taste buds and stuff. Like food just tasted weird. And then it just stopped being like that. So I don't know what was going on. Look, that animal's getting culled. We don't have to worry about it. It's fine. There's like pigeon. Maybe hit that up. A little tummy squeeze. Okay. Just doing wagon tapping. For virtual pets for Thunderstorm. Yeah. Now hopefully it helps. I did hear something about when these things get damaged, they lose like part of their crop. So yeah, that's not cool. I also hear somebody, Enyo, is having a tantrum. It's fine, we can't do anything about that. Hey, my traders. I knew that they were coming eventually, but I didn't know how close. Speaking of, I should catch you guys up on what the fuck's been happening with the colony. I will do that after I send somebody to go and do the trade. Because, like, I know somebody was in the area just a moment ago. Corpsey, there you are. No, that's Hill Root I've clicked on. Hold on, Corpsey mate, I need you over here. I think these two are allies. Yeah, we want to hope that they're fucking allies because they're getting real close to each other. I might actually just quickly check that they're allies. You're what, Finbum and Red Joe? Which one's which? Finbum. Okay, cool. They do like each other. Alright, well that's good, I guess. And Legrand's here. I'm looking for somebody else that can do a trade. Vincent might be able to. Yeah, basically.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
You can't do social. I'm looking for somebody on this side of the map that can do social. And as soon as I've got availability, I'll go have a look at if there's anything to harvest, because we're waiting for like another day cycle if I can. I am still sitting up pretty solid at this moment. I'll stretch in a sec. I don't see who I'm looking for. Fine, I'll go look for them manually. Oh. I had chimpanzee. I think I want lasagna is our next best chowder. Yeah, lasagna, mate. Oh, great. They merged their piles. I don't know which one's which. I think we haven't traded with them. Okay, so the two groups are just gonna sit on top of each other, like that's not a problem, and I will get my stretch. And my shoulder check. Yeah, so today instead I woke up with like various like joint pains and stuff, and in particular in my hand and shit, and I'm like, oh cool, that feels like arthritis. And then after like about an hour it dawned on me, I'm like, yeah, it would be osteoarthritis. I have osteoarthritis. And I'm like, oh yeah. I guess the weather's changed, so I'm just waiting for some like painkillers to work for that shit at the moment, because everything aches. I had some earlier, but they've already like, you know, spent and used up and shit. So I woke up with what feels like beginning of a migraine. Oh, that is just... I was gonna sarcastically say, oh, that's just the best and stuff, but I'm like, I thought I'd just mention it sarcastically, you know, because yeah, I get migraines too and they suck. I saw that, oh, I was trying to get some crops done. I saw that there was some stuff that I could go and, what do you call it, harvest, but also meat's good too. Yeah, that's not cool about like waking up with a migraine. That's honestly one of the worst starts to a day, honestly. We'll get components. My only problem with the osteoarthritis for myself today is that it is in like my fingers and like my mouse hand and shit, so they kind of hurt, and I will be doing rigging tomorrow, so that shit's gonna hurt. So I hadn't really considered that. It's been a little while since like everything's hurt for a while, so kind of like one of those, oh yeah, that's right, I have that. You know, when it's not hurting, I just forget that I have it, and then as soon as it's hurting, it's like, oh yeah, that's right, I have that. That's a bit too much. That'll be too much if I sell you all that. Okay, I'm specifically trying to get food off the traders, and they have meat. They don't really have much else. They have meat and they have animals, ideally. So if I accept that, I don't know if my other person has gotten down there yet, but I'm still going to hit up this for harvest, because I noticed that, I'm pretty sure Rolf, yeah, you can go do sowing areas, but can you hit up these just at the moment? And I don't know if cheddar can. No, not growing zone. I want to know about cheddar. Yeah, you can do stuff. Alright, I get you on these as well. I have to send somebody back down here to harvest these. I'm trying to take them out from underneath my animals so that my colonists can be fed. I saw one, the animals are already on it. They're all on it. God damn it. I need somebody from up here. I don't know if Takeo does this. Nah, he doesn't. Cypress might. I need somebody that's not doing stuff right now. Cat. Cat almost never does anything. Yeah, you could do plant stuff. I just need to bags this because it should knock the animals off it, but they may also finish eating it before I get to it. So we'll see. And were there any others? Maybe. Hey, Lanza. Still having food trouble? Oh, for sure. You know, it's not like it's going to be like a quick and instant resolve, right? like a colony of this size, like we had winter, we had snow, and we had the cold snap at the start of spring, so we lost half of spring. We've culled another 70, I think, animals to reduce that. I've got the traders back in here again to bring in even more food, and I'm trying to get people to haul shit in as well. Lasagna's getting in here now. So, I mean, last time we moved and we had food instability, we were kind of balancing that shit for like 3 months. So it's going to be a while. I just got to get them out of the absolute fucking critical at this moment. Because like it's not going to show up at the moment, but I think it said we had like 19 meals for like 303 people. That's not including the animals, which they do keep trying to feed the animals. I did consider buying human meat and leaving it out for the panthers because they can eat that, but I do have cannibals and they're not allowed to cannibal. So I would have to then babysit the fucking cannibals, which I'm not going to do. So I don't want that to happen. What else? I also like that apparently I have a book, so that's neat. I mean, I do in real world have books I've written, but I'm like, I like that I've got books in RimWorld, you know, it's neat. But yeah, what's everyone else up to? So, as I said, like, I woke up with, like, osteoarthritis joint pain today, and I also cooked a quiche. So, yeah. I actually cooked something without fully fucking it up, so that was really nice, and it tasted really good. It was just, like, scaldingly hot because I was trying to eat it in a hurry before streaming. Because I'm like, I only just finished like cooking it at 9 and like I'm supposed to be like basically setting up for like 9:30 kind of thing. So yeah, I will actually maybe get rid of this. Maybe it's a little bit too much. Leave the excellent statue. Surely I have like some clothes or something I could still sell them. They don't want clothes. I have furs and shit. Sure. We'll sell them a little bit of furs and shit. That won't take away too much, but it'll also clear up some inventory space, you know? A little bit more. I don't really want to sell the hyperweave, the synth thread stuff. I don't use it, but like it's not like I don't want to use it. They'll do. We'll get plenty of silver, we'll get the floors done. We've got like 10,000 silver as is, and I'll get some people over here to pick some shit up, you know? So we'll see how we go. I had no projects on Void listening to the stream. Nice. Well, I hope your experience with projects on Void's been going well, Kat. I was looking forward to playing it last week, actually. And I'll still probably be looking forward to playing it later this week. Can I tell you to dismiss them and dismiss this group so that they're gone? I think I'm good with my traders. I could gift them something, but I won't do it right now. The worst case scenario is I'll I don't know. I'll transport them something or whatever. I could gift them chem fuel and they'd love it. So it's fine. Seal love. Instead of doing that, can I get you to haul all of this inside?
Fatality!
Cat, that gopher is judging the fuck out of you, man. Everybody knows what you just did. That's what that button does. You get judgment. Just casually. Sorry, I haven't heard it go off for a while. Instead of eating that, Cammy, because I'm seeing people walk over and eat the pemmican. And what I want them to do is I want them to take it inside. The other thing too is once they take the animals inside, they'll cull them. So that'll be good. I want just a couple of people to be on the piles of meat to take them inside. Because I know that eventually somebody will walk over here and they'll bag some, but they'll actually be just eating them. So yeah. Want to knock like a few people specifically off some stuff. But yeah, if they can kick all that crap out, get all the food into the thing, it'd be great. What are you bringing me in close for? Dark Eye's apparently not doing anything. We've got 89 tattered apparel. We've got less than 1/3 of the people are wearing sheet clothes, so that's nice. And Cadam is exhausted. Why, mate? Ravenously hungry, exhausted, spacious interior. You should be good. You should be alright. It gives dinosaur bone. Terrible. Oh man. It's interesting though, I haven't seen so many of my fucking redeems go off in like a while. Sometimes I forget that I've got them because like nothing gets redeemed for a hot minute. Hang on, we got food again. I gotta keep these fucking horses off here. Pumpkin can do stuff, I'm pretty sure, but I think she might be hauling meat. Yeah, you can. Okay, that's fine. I just gotta get you to bags this. By the way, just because they've like, you know, plucked it out of the ground doesn't mean they've actually gotten it back into storage. The best bet would be when nighttime happens, I can get them all the fuck off these. There's a couple more here that I think the sheep are eating. But I'm also got them going into like the grow rooms as well, getting whatever's in there. Mostly just keeping an eye out for what is visible and what is like this area is a really big patch. I think Delicious can do plants? No, you do animals. Who else is in the area? Stars, Penguin, Sue. Animals, no. Clark. There's a few people that are like in the kitchen area that can do plant stuff. I'll get them out here. So yeah, I'm still trying to undercut my animals from getting food because like if it's in storage, my people will go and they'll feed them to train them anyway. But if it's not in storage, my people pick up a simple meal and go fucking feed them that shit, which is keeping us alive and wasted on an animal. So I'd rather have the rice and shit. The other problem is obviously I have to have somebody available to haul this shit. There's also at least something over here. Stanley, can you go do that one and this one? We'll see how we go. I see Turk replanting it and I've got basically everybody on like fully replant at the moment. Farrell mate, can I get you to harvest that instead of replanting? Alright, we've got rice in the area. And I see animals bagsing it. Joshua was coming for that. But yeah, go away little cow. They should be coming over here anyway if they're like on the way. It's just like, at least some of them are coming up. That's great. We'll get some of them, but like this is our food situation. We have a bit of meat. We have some hay, which we figured out where that was. We had milk. We have meat. And yeah, we just have like a lot of meat. And we don't have like a lot of fucking hell, like vegetables and shit to try to get at. Can you do... No. Squirrel can. Alright, well you're right here. And then I've got like 4 people in this area to bring food inside. So there's also this spot over here. Bee's doing meat hauling though. She does animals. What about Joyce? Trauma does cooking. Can go plants. Yeah, you're the one I need. So the other thing too is every time I like tell somebody to go and do this stuff, more plants and shit pop up, but it doesn't necessarily help if my people can't get to it. You've got a plants at 3. Kelvin, Trana, Bannister, Chimpanzee might be able to do. You can't do plants. What about other purple? You could do plants. Yeah, it kind of kicks the animals off one and puts them onto like another. It's a little bit frustrating. Because like, usually speaking, I can only just like let my colonists have at. I need you guys to haul this shit. I think there's one more underneath that. And then up here, mate. I know Grasshopper had dibs. And that's great. Turk's planting. Felix, mate. Felix, let me fucking click on you, mate. You haul that. Cadwell, get you down here. Some people have got like the bags on it, which is great. Like a lot of these are like people names, which is good. I don't know if Kimmy can do planting. No. So yeah, unfortunately it's still gonna be like a lot of this shit for like a fair bit of today, I would say. I need them to basically get like as much of crops as I can get them to possibly get. until we actually have like as much as we can get in storage. They should also auto cull a lot of those. I see stuff on the ground here, and you guys, hold on. I know you are hauling other stuff, but you're hauling this now. Grim had dibs on that. As long as a person calls dibs on it, the other animals shouldn't technically get it. I know you're coming over here to do sewing. It's a lot of this tonight, unfortunately. Like I have like other little spots here. They'll go back over there in a second. I just need them to get it into storage. We get a Masterwork t-shirt. So yeah, I mean the animals are going to get some of this. The best time to actually do a lot of the harvesting will be at night time, honestly. Hunting turkey, that's fine. Geese and mate, you're not helping haul shit if you're just standing around eating this stuff. I can see what he's snacking on. Like, Tyrone mate's doing it too. I can guess what you're hauling now. There's not that much meat left in that stack. But, geese and mate, where do you think you're going? I said to, alright, whatever. Tomboy's coming out here. As long as they're not coming out to eat it, B should be working on that still. And Chalky's reserved for that one. So I think that's all the meat that I purchased. And yeah, I'm also trying to keep exclusively the original colonists primarily fed. There are a lot of things blooming right now. I know this bottom half, the animals actually do need a little bit of that because that's the only way I'm going to keep those fuckers alive. But if it's harvestable, I've got people that can do harvesting. The animals are getting up there, so that's just perfect. Neil Young, I think you can do food stuff, maybe. Ram. I gotta like refamiliarize myself with who does what. Like purple's like right here, but I really only want to grab like a couple of people at a time. I'm also pretty sure Jet can do stuff like this too. The purple, old man purple can, I'm pretty sure. Get you in here as well. And then I'll start grabbing some people to go hauling. We should be able to catch up come nighttime. A lot of this stuff should be ready for harvest at night. And when that happens, I'm also pretty sure Snake can do planting. Yeah. Although I think you're going off to sow somewhere. I'll get you on this for the moment. Even if I can manage to grab like one or two little areas that isn't just completely impacted with animals, that would be great. And when night falls, they'll all disappear to like different areas. Let's see. Tomboy, can you do planting? Not really. Chalky and Emmy are busy. Shizuka's doing stuff. Sue doesn't do this. Squirrel, I don't know where Squirrel's going. I guess Squirrel's going to get a snack, so that's fine. But yeah. I was gonna play RimWorld obviously like as per usual tomorrow night, but I have this internet outage that's gonna happen at basically like midnight, and I stream over midnight, which means that I'd be streaming for like 2 hours and then it would cut out. And with RimWorld, there's a good chance that like I can have like a battle or something happen, and then yeah, for all I know, like I could potentially like cut off in the middle of a battle or something, you know, which is not what I really wanted to have happen. Jet, I'll get you up in this corridor too. I'm seeing food getting put on the floor, and I'll deal with that in a sec. I keep kind of like tasting the quiche, and I keep being happy about it. I'm like, that's some good shit. Alright, I need somebody that can do hauling, like Lee. I know Valso's got dibs on this, but I need to get a couple of animals off the pack. I don't know why one of them disappeared out of that list. I don't give a shit about the cow, leave it alone. Yeah, I just need to like grab one or two, oh, I guess he's gonna consume rice in one of those. The cooks should be wanting to come and get it, but I know he's queued for stuff. Kangaroo isn't. She should be coming up here to, what do you call it? To move stuff. Jet should be still working on that. Yeah, it should get to a point where I can't kind of keep up with them manually, and then hopefully we'll have enough crop to fucking feed everybody. Because, like, we don't really have enough food to make to feed everybody at the moment. Like, I could get this to, like, go up, which is not for some reason. Why aren't you going down? There we are. So I still have a shit ton of meat. We've got 104 simple meals, which my people keep picking up, and it keeps disappearing, and we got like 50 odd other meal thingies. So I see Star down here. I think you can do plants. You can do plants. I want you to come and collect the plants that are outside of zone, because my animals can't get to that. And as far as I'm aware, I don't think there's any other animals out here. Mitz, what are you doing? Oh, she's just mentally wandering. Okay, I was like, what the fuck is she doing in this corridor? You don't do plants. I think Ango does. Yeah, you do plants. There was some berries over here. The other thing too is every time I disrupt a colonist, there is a chance that they were going off to sow an area, which is a bit of a problem because that kind of takes them away from replanting everything. But I am just having a look around. We've still got chocolate and we've still got bug meat up here, which is not being brought in. And Asan, I'm aware that you just had a breakup and everything, but we need this shit brought inside, because as much as people don't love it, it does equal food. So, and there's a fuck ton of it. So I'm gonna queue you up for a while. I don't know what your Finch is coming up here for. Coming up for the chocolate. Is that it? Yeah, 6 chocolate. Okay, cool. Okay, well that's fine. And then I gotta go find somebody else that can grab those couple. Vivo should be able to do plants. Yeah, you can. Vivo mate, I need you on these berry bushes as well. If they harvest the berry bushes outside of here, it's not as critical. It's not as like fast paced to get somebody to bring it in, because there's no animals able to access it. So it can sit out there for a little while, and I don't have to worry about it as much. But my cooks will like see it. My cooks will be like, oh, there's a plant out there. Let me go and grab that, like berries to cook with, kind of thing. Like they'll make the walk, which will also free up a kitchen bench for like 5 minutes and let somebody else cook if other resources become available nearby. So it's not like we're completely stagnant for cooking. We're just incredibly pressured for cooking. I don't know if Viper can do any plant stuff. Yeah, you can. Alright, well you get down here too. I also have a couple of small little areas that are kind of growing, which is sort of nice. There we go. Alright, everybody's got an external berry bush to go find. And I've got most of down here is probably not going to be harvestable. I already know that because all the animals are starving. They've already eaten it all. Up here is flourishing though, and you're playing horseshoes. It must be coming into the evening then. If it's evening, they won't necessarily come and like grab everything. I also realized we missed this corridor then. Yeah, when it comes to like the evening, my people will go and they'll play like recreational stuff, then they'll go to sleep. But this is one of those times where I need people to not stop doing what they're doing if I can get them to. Plants, you could do plants. Well, I have a lot of plants in this area for you to work on. And then I'll grab somebody else for like another batch. Because if this grows out during night, we might actually have a small amount of food. I just got to get it to a point where they can actually kind of like sit back and do the shit casually in between like the animals and stuff. But I also had it set up that I think we culled about 5 more animals, give or take. So I think we've lost like 80 odd at this point. Which isn't too bad, considering we nearly had like 1,000. We're a lot closer like 500's direction at this point. Which is kind of a bit more manageable food-wise, and it's not like we can throw down a caravan to go anywhere. If we could get to a point where I could send out a caravan, I would send out a caravan to a couple of different traders and then stockpile them with food and then walk them back, kind of thing. Although I have to make sure we have enough food that they're not going to just immediately lose it in the caravan back, you know? That is like the other issue we've got. I'll grab you for a bit too. I'm also going to have a lot of daytimers at nighttime, so they're not going to love that. But yeah, for anybody that's been wondering why I don't just like make a caravan and go for a walk, that's why. Because we literally don't have enough food to actually make a caravan. My animals would collapse from like malnutrition and hunger and shit while they're roped up. And then, you know, by the time we actually leave, like, I probably wouldn't have any animals in the caravan, you know? So, yeah. That is kind of like the downside at the moment, is I can't go anywhere. You go eat a different pile of food. I also have like a lot of longevity crops and stuff going as well. Like we have... you're doing this whole area. I'm pretty sure we have things like